Hello, everybody,
Hello, hello, hello.
and welcome to what I can say already is going to be season 2 on Spotify. This is
Oh,
probably going to be, if I'm correct, the third one of season 2,
that's cool.
because I still have to make a couple. But we're getting there. We're getting there. And it's going to be with a very, very lovely guest, if I say so myself.
Yeah, she is. She is.
She's a lot
Yeah,
of fun.
she
I think she's a
is.
lot of fun.
Yeah, I was with her the other day. I think it was last month, and we had so much fun.
Yeah, I have to
She's
change this.
such a
Ah, there we go.
sweetheart. We're big.
Yeah, we're big now.
That's
I, f-
one. That's
I felt a
that's
little small.
yeah, me too. And because I am small,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's not going to work.
I'm just not a minion, but I'm getting close.
Oh.
Yeah, petite. Very.
All right. We are going to bring in our guest, and we would like to introduce you to Miss Jacqueline Dixon.
Hiya, how you
Hi,
doing? I'm not that
how,
interesting.
Yeah, well,
yes,
to us, you are.
Yeah, whatever. We'll see.
whatever.
We should have a laugh anyway.
We're going to have a laugh, anyways.
Oh,
And
definitely.
Yeah,
We need one.
yes. Yeah,
according to
we
us, you're
decided.
very interesting, or else we wouldn't have asked you for the show.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
I think everyone we acquainted to are interesting, and
Yep.
we had so much fun in the lives. And um, it's been seen a lot on TikTok because we post everything on TikTok. And we have,
Yep.
yeah, five, yeah, over the three TikToks, 5,000 followers, I think.
That's cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's
So,
going the right way.
Yep.
absolutely, absolutely. So we decided we're going to do a quiz. No, joking.
Don't. No. Yeah, okay. Hi, Wayne.
Hi, Wayne.
I
Oh,
wait. No, no. We're going to ask what you do in the paranormal, what you into the field, uh, the events you're
Yep.
organizing, and all the things you do for the
yeah.
paranormal. Yeah, so let's get started. What got you into the paranormal?
I don't know really. I guess like a lot of people in the UK, Most Haunted was on, which Wayne's aware of. And you kind of watch that, and then me and my ex-husband decided to do a New Year's resolution to actually find out if ghosts existed. So we actually had a personal computer then, because a lot of people didn't, but he did IT. So we went on to Google, well, whatever the search engine was, and Googled ghost hunts, and there were two local in 2003, and we booked them. One was the National Justice Museum, and one was Derby Jail. Both very historic, going back to about 1100s.
That's a whole
So
one.
fascinating buildings, yeah.
Yeah. We
We
got
don't
some
have
high from the weirdo of Scotland.
no.
She's
It's
lovely.
yeah,
Hey, she
it's our
locks me up
She's
in
biggest
a dungeon.
fan.
brilliant.
I'm allowed to say that.
You are
I feel
lucky.
I feel entitled to.
Ooh.
Oh, lucky you, lucky. She
That
is
sort of
our
mood, are
biggest.
you?
Always.
What was your first experience?
I don't know. I guess I always denied it. I don't think I really wanted to know that ghosts existed.
Yeah.
But looking back, potentially, it's when I went for a walk. I was about 16. And I was just walking around the local streets with my boyfriend. You're at school and stuff, and you go back to your parents' house, and you just go walking around just to get away from them, really. And I went up to across the field, and there's this house, and I sort of walked. We were walking away from it, and then I just turned back, and I felt like somebody was looking out the window at me, and I was just felt drawn to it. But the crazy thing was that the house was actually demolished in 1967. But I kind of felt like this girl was looking at me through this window in the woods.
Hmm.
And I go to the foundations a lot now, but the house is long gone. So it is really weird because I can remember seeing this this gate, which that does exist. But there's this house, and I could just feel this girl looking at me, and I just found it weird, and I couldn't even mention it to him. I just kind of was standing there in the middle of the field, just staring.
Yeah.
Now it makes sense more, but in those days, it's like, it's just weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it would be weird if you were standing there. You have no idea what it is, but you do feel something.
Yeah, but
And you
I
have no
didn't
way to
even know
talk
that the
about it.
house wasn't there either. It's only like afterwards, like, oh yeah, because I've written a book, but I'm trying to get it published, and I've just got to try and edit it, but I've been a bit busy. But just by looking at it, it's like, oh god, the house wasn't even there, and it's only through the book and research that I found out, it got bulldozed quite a while ago, but the foundation's still there.
Yeah, but it makes it more creepy.
Yeah.
To me, by the sounds of it, I was like, oh, whoops.
But I kind of ignored it. Yeah, I didn't want to think anything like that existed. Maybe I was too scared. I don't know.
Could be.
I
I
don't
think
think I
most
was
16
ready.
years old. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
most 16 years are scared of something they can't see if it comes to that.
But we didn't talk about it then. You didn't talk
No,
about
exactly.
ghosts and stuff. Nobody did paranormal
Exactly.
then.
Nope.
But that's the whole point. Because we didn't
Yeah.
talk about it, because it didn't exist
That's right.
back then.
Yeah. And if you talked about it, you were the creepy girl.
Yeah,
or
you'd
the
get
creepy,
locked up, wouldn't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, the creep, the geek, that kind of stuff. And
Yep.
they avoid you. Yeah. Yeah. I can relate to that.
Definitely.
Did did you have any scary experiences?
Well, that's kind of within the last 8 years, really. Basically, at a location. So, right in the centre of England, there's a little. It's like a seaside town. It's got all the amusement arcades. It's got a river running through it. It's got pretty lights, and it feels like a seaside resort. It does fish and chips as well, which we get on the English seaside as well. And I went. It has got iconic building with it's like massive pink walls and like a green dome on the top. And whenever you go into this little town, you see it. And did a ghost hunt there, and a lot of friends were there. And it was a really weird night because I was just picking up stuff like a medium would. But right at the end of the night, I kind of felt like a little girl had taken over my body, basically. I didn't have any control over the situation. I was scared to death. I couldn't speak. I was holding hands in a circle, and I was doing the hokey cokey. So, like, everyone's holding hands, and, like, I wanted to get on with these people who are doing ghost hunting. They've been doing it for years. And me, it was kind of newbie on the scene. And, like, all of a sudden, I'm doing hokey cokey, sort of dragging everyone in and dragging everyone out again. And then they started laughing. And it just wasn't me. And my head was going to my mouth, get it out of me. But I didn't know how to do it. I couldn't get my mouth to speak. And I was just so scared. I just didn't know what to do. I was 100% aware of what was happening. But I didn't have any control. And that was about 1:45 at night. So then sort of, I managed to speak in the end, got sorted, went downstairs. And then I drove home. But luckily that night, for a change, I had somebody in the car with me. And like, we're discussing it all the way home. I got home. I don't put the lights off. Had lights on all over the house. Wouldn't sleep until daylight. Thought, never doing this. Why the hell have I messed around with this? And had a sleep. I thought, I want to do this again. And that's the reason that I do this every single week if I can. I've been a bit busy recently, but yeah. And that's the
Yeah.
motivation. I do get spirit close. I do get overshadowed. I can control it now, but that was totally different. I want that to happen again.
That'd be cool.
Well, it's quite an
That's
experience.
quite a weird one, isn't it? I was actually on a
Yeah.
US podcast, and he asked me about it, and he's like, it freaked him out a lot. It's like, oh, okay. It's like
Yeah.
he just thought I needed locking up after that statement, because it's just a crazy story. But the more you do, you do have these crazy experiences,
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
But
and
it's addictive
oh
because,
god, yeah,
yeah, if you have an experience once, you want to go back and more
yeah.
and more and more. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and I've actually booked that. So I've sort of started doing events. I do them anyway. Like I've been booking locations for quite a while and sort of selling tickets to my friends. But now I've gone in with a great medium called Barry John, and we've booked actually that location. So we booked that for the public. We just sold that one out. So we may do others. We've also got Galleries of Justice, which is where I had my first paranormal experience when I've gone out looking for it. So so that was the first ghost hunt I did in 2003 when I booked it on the internet through my New Year's resolution, really. But yeah, so things have really
Nice.
moved on since when I first started.
Very nice. I do have to admit, I only heard the last bit of the story because my internet was like, nope,
Oh no!
you go do it yourself. You run, but you're gonna do it yourself. So I had to make a mobile hotspot, and it worked.
Oh, bless
Yeah.
you.
I'm
Okay.
gonna listen and look at it again because now I want to know the story, but you're not gonna tell it again.
Okay. Too late.
Nah,
So you have to listen to Spotify yourself.
I have to make them.
Ah, that's right. Yeah, that's what you do.
I make them, so I have to listen to it.
Oh, bless you.
Yes. Yeah.
My turn
And
to
it's
ask a
going.
question.
What?
Is it my turn to ask a question?
You can ask questions. Yes.
I
Thank
might
you.
not answer.
Go ahead, Mary. I'll shut up now.
It's going to be one of them, isn't it?
Yeah.
Actually, the question was, are you in a paranormal team momentarily?
Not as such. I sort of have my own group, and I do have some close friends who I go out and investigate with, but I also sort of go out on my own and investigate with different people. So it's one of those, really.
A little of both.
Yeah, there are some people from Mountain Paranormal who I get on really well. We used to host at Derby Jail, and now we do sort of a lot of events together, well, and investigations together. Yeah, and there's medium as well, who's great, called Rachel, who sort of, yeah, I've sort of done some house investigations with her, house clearances. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because she's really good, because you've got to be respectful if you're doing that, and you've got to do it right, and it's not a ghost hunt like some people think.
No,
So it's so different.
it
Yeah.
is.
It is.
Definitely. There's a big difference in between house clearances in combination with a paranormal investigation and a
Yeah,
ghost hunt.
and I
There's so
really
much
wish people
differences there.
would realise that as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're not gonna.
No, that's right. Hey, Robbie, hope you're all right. Robbie's brilliant. I met him in Scotland a few years ago now, but yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I don't have to ask if you go out on investigations often because you go as much as you can, for what I could
Yeah,
hear.
that's right. Yeah, I try and go
Yeah,
most weekends. So ultimately, I don't think I've got anything planned now until New Year. 8th of January at the moment is my first in the new year, but I need to sort that out. So I know probably this weekend I'll be like looking on the internet to see what's available, or even
yeah,
put on my page, has anyone got anything around here? Or even just maybe go out in the daytime or something.
yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah, I haven't done anything for 2 weeks. I need to get
That's not
out.
good.
So
No, that's not good. That's not
no,
good.
it's not.
Which haunted building did you visit and investigate most?
Well, I actually host at a place called Haunted Antiques Paranormal Research Centre. It's been there, I believe, 6 years now. I've been going 5 years. So it's basically a building with loads of different items, none of which are supposed to be haunted, but actually some have some interesting energies with them. And specifically, I think the first or second time I went, they actually had this red wax covered box, and they just got it there on the Monday, and I sort of went in on the Friday, and I was fascinated by it because a lot call them debug boxes. I don't actually know if they exist or whatever, but you know, it's had wax around it, and it was in a room on its own, and it was ticking. It had static coming from it, and it's like what you know what I mean? Like how? You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's all sealed up. There's nothing, you know, you pick it up, nothing, you know, nothing causing that. You move it out the room, it's still doing it. I don't know. Anyway, I decided to have a photo of me with it. And the image basically made me have a longer nose, a longer chin, and dark shadows under my eyes.
Oh my
What I
god.
didn't know is that the medium of the centre, she actually drew what she got from this box because she's very good at picking things up like that. And she got something like a witch, the same features as what had happened with my face. So that was really fascinating. And yeah, it's just one of those. But next time I went, I made a beeline for this box and had to go and hold it. And I had a photo taken with it. And I held it in front of me. And there's a white light coming out of the box coming towards me. Now, it's not like your orb. It was a thick white light. I don't know. I do photography. I can't explain it. You know, it's
Okay.
not lens flare. I don't know what it was. But
Hmm.
then as time carried on, one day I sort of had a click in my ear, just a click. I thought, what's that? And then as soon as I thought, what's that? It went. And it's really strange. And then I ended up going to a centre, but I didn't realise, you know. But after 3 or 4 visits, and keep getting this click before I actually went, you know, I then got to like expect it in a way, which was really odd.
Yeah.
And this carried on for about 2 to 3 years. So whenever I was actually going there, a week or two just before I went, I just get a click in my ear and thought, oh, here we go again. I'm going back. There you go. And then one week I was going there and it didn't happen. I thought, oh, that's weird. You know, where is it? It hasn't, you know, it seems to be communicating with me somehow. And it was cancelled. And then another week I had a click. I thought, well, I'm not going. And it turned out I was. And it was things like that. And Neil, who runs the place, he actually did a live stream with it. And I kind of tuned into it. And he was using dowsing rods. And a lot of questions, I sort of got some really weird information. And a lot of everything I was saying was a yes answer. So I was being fed the sort of questions and the images. And yeah, and in the end, I got him to put it in front of a mirror. So there's a mirror in the centre, which is a portal. It's got 7 cracks on it. It's a huge mirror. It's brilliant. But yeah, we know things come in and out of it. So I knew it needed energy. So I told him to put it in front of this portal. Anyway, I was doing to visit for a seance night, I think the following Sunday. And as he went to fetch it, because he's going to put it on the table, he noticed it had cracked. So the wax had cracked for no reason.
Oh
Okay.
damn.
But yeah, but my interaction with this went on for about a couple of years. Until then, one day I kind of noticed that it wasn't really happening anymore, and it seemed really weak. I felt it was really weak, so I booked the location that night. The medium came, they went to fetch it, and somebody had actually opened it. So kind of picked up on that, as you know, it's All of
Mm.
You just
so it's still there. It hasn't got wax in it. It's been opened. I think it had a photo and a little twig in it. Whether that was what was in there originally, I don't know. But it's just like it's like 2 years. It was weird.
it sounds like they let it out of the box.
Yeah, that's it. Somebody did. Yeah. Hi, Andy. Hope you're all right.
I
Yeah. It's like I just kind of given these weird like project things,
yeah.
and it just carried on for like 2 or 3 years. It's mad.
I
Now
wish
I
they
go
did
and
that
see
in the
it, and it just
Netherlands.
sits there.
What?
I wish they did this in the Netherlands.
I know it's
Yeah.
horrible. I was talking to Mary and like, yeah.
I need these
Yeah.
adventures.
Oh gosh, you do. You
Yeah.
need to come to the UK.
Yes.
Every time I'm there, I want these adventures. I get a lot of adventures in England.
Yeah.
In the
Yeah.
Netherlands, it's like, nah.
I was quite shocked. I was really shocked when I spoke to Mary. And
Yeah.
you can't really go, and you can't hire locations, and you can't ghost
Nope.
hunt. And it's like mad.
Nope.
Nope.
It's
It's very
Not
weird.
allowed.
Yeah.
Scaredy kids.
Yeah.
you
They're
you
not.
They're all
need to get
scared here.
you need to get some sort of TV show on out there, don't you?
I've been on TV multiple times
Okay.
with my team, and
No, they just won't
for
bite.
one, people think I'm crazy, which is kind of right, but it's a different
Yeah.
kind of crazy.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
get you.
but
Yeah,
imagine this. It's very strange if we come on the TV and we have a program, an episode, we are crazy, but they are
yeah,
Mhm.
all looking at Zach Bagans and they are
Yep.
all looking at Taps and they are all looking at Help My House is Haunted. Like, how?
Hmm.
Oh
Yeah, but we
gosh.
are crazy because it's close to
Yeah,
home.
Oh, no way.
I think that's the problem.
It
They
is.
don't want to admit it.
Nope.
Yeah, they think here in the Netherlands they are not proper investigations and not proper investigators. So I don't think they take us that serious.
Hey,
Not only that, but if people tell me, yeah, well, the paranormal is not real and ghosts don't exist and blah blah blah, and I always ask them, well, you can join me for a night if you want to. I
yeah.
know a
Yes.
couple of locations we can go to. Nah, nah, no, no. I don't think
Oh,
that's a good idea. I don't want to get
they,
something home, but you said
yeah,
it didn't exist.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, they're gonna make some excuses. I swear, it's funny as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's something in Nottingham, so we've got a really old pub, maybe 1215 or 1189. We've got 3 old pubs in the city, but I can't
Yeah.
remember specifically the date of this one. She old trip to Jerusalem, and basically that's got a old ship, a little wooden ship in a glass case. And the
Mm,
story goes that once a cleaner cleaned it, and they died basically. And I think it happened again. So they put it in the glass case. It got dusty. So basically, nobody touches it. So if somebody says that we don't believe in it, then just touch it. Take your risk, you
mm,
know what I mean? And it's there,
exactly.
isn't it? Hey, I think it's 1200s, Andy. Oh, yeah, that farm. Yeah. One's 1215 and one's 1189, I think. I'll check. We'll see.
Now we have a quiz.
Yeah, I
Yep,
know. It's like I'm
yep.
I'm
It's
good on
starting to turn
numbers,
out
but
being a
I'm
quiz.
shocking on quizzes. Oh, I want to Google it now, but yeah, I'm sure Andy will have a look.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Okay. We're putting our money on Jacqueline.
I am
Yep.
from Nottingham. He is, bless him.
Oh,
But yeah, it's my
I'll
city.
check now.
It's gotta
He's go-
be, you know.
he's gonna check now.
1189, 1215. I could just see the numbers. I don't know which pub has which. But yeah.
Now I'm curious.
Because they
I'm
actually met
curious to know. Let us know,
Andy in
Andy.
one of the. I met Andy in one of the pubs in Nottingham. So it was
Okay.
the trip to Jerusalem, the old salutation, and the bell in. and he was in the salutation, and yeah, it's got a cave underneath, which is great to
Nice.
investigate. Yeah,
Very
Wow.
cool.
We
yeah,
need to go to Nottingham.
Yep. Well,
yeah.
we need to go all
Let us
over
know
the
if you do,
UK.
and I'll sort something out. Yeah,
We need to go
definitely.
all over the UK.
There's so many
Yeah,
places like York.
Exactly.
Yeah, you got Scotland as well. All over. You got the castles in
I
yes.
Scotland.
I think we need at least 5 years to do everything.
Oh yeah, definitely.
At least it's gonna be probably more.
Yay! I win 1189. I was slightly wrong. Was I?
Yeah.
Very nice.
I was slightly out.
You go, girl. You go, girl.
It's my
Yeah.
city. I
Very
should
good.
know that one.
Hi, Niels.
Yeah. I'm proud of you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do numbers. I'm an accountant, so I remember numbers. I don't remember much else, but
Yes.
it's just
Well,
like, yeah.
I'm great with numbers too, but I can't remember years. It's such a problem.
I just see it.
But
I can see it, like photographically. I can see it. So
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I'd have that with face, and then I forget the names.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
And then they talk
Falling
to
at
me, and then I'm
faces
like,
and names. I
yes,
just go,
hi.
hi, how are you doing? I'm like, oh yeah.
yeah.
What was your name again?
Yeah.
I don't
I
even
know.
Then
say
they-
what's your name. I just make out a name. I'm like,
Oh no, I do, but I'm a package point, so I have to remember names with the
okay.
faces. And
Oh,
people stand in front of my door. I'm picking up my package, and I'm like, yes.
oh, okay.
What was your name again?
Yeah.
And they're like,
I can't.
well, you know that I've been here a couple of times already. Yeah, so I know your
Yeah.
face.
I
It's
remember
not on the
drinks.
package though.
So I ran a pub and I remembered drinks. So I knew what drinks people were having. That was all good. You know, you just, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone has
Mm.
his quality.
Yeah.
If
Yep.
yeah, if someone isn't interesting, I forget their face. So they come on to me. Yeah. Oh, that's so horrible.
Oh,
Hi,
bless
how
you.
are you? Where have you been the last years? And I'm looking like, do I know you?
I know, it's awful, isn't it? I'm
Yeah.
just, I don't know. I'm just shocking with names. It's terrible.
I actually thought I was bad, Mary.
No, I
Confession time.
Oh, it is. Oh,
confession.
God.
It's almost Christmas.
The
Yeah,
people
so
who
I
are
have to
listening
confess.
with that story, asking how she been this year, they're gonna
Yeah.
get mad at you.
Yeah, but the opposite of it, I see people who I don't know, and they always say, "You look so familiar. Have we met?" And I'm like, "Oh my God, here we go again."
Yeah, a lot of people recognise me as well. And
Yeah.
it's, I have
Oh,
no
I'm so
idea.
glad, Niels. I'm so glad he has the same.
I'm the
So I'm
same.
not that much ashamed. Oh,
Oh dear.
horrible, horrible, horrible. Yeah.
Yeah, we're horrible people.
Mm.
We are. We're horrible people.
No,
Terrible.
we are fun. We are fun and crazy.
Oh, it's just natural, isn't it? I'm
Yes.
just shocking with people's names. I can't even
Yeah.
admit that. Last night I didn't know someone's name. I said, "What's he called?" I thought, "Oh my god, I don't know."
Yeah. I've
So
with
as long as that
certain
guy doesn't see it,
yeah,
I'm all right.
I've it with certain names. And
Well,
yeah, some even are called the same as family members. And I
Oh
just
no!
keep forgetting their names.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's bad.
Mary.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Oh,
No, it isn't.
you know
Yeah.
what the worst part is about people? We are afraid to ask the name because we should have known.
Yeah, definitely.
That's the worst part of it all. Just go up to people like,
Sometimes
I'm so sorry, but I forgot your name.
Yeah,
sometimes I do that.
I ought to do
Sometimes
that.
I
I
do.
don't. I never admit it. I'm just.
Me
Oh,
neither.
shocking.
I'm like,
Yeah.
no. Mm-mm. Nah,
It was
ain't that-
crazy.
Nope.
Yeah, I have an excuse. I had a car accident.
Bless you.
So I had a whiplash. so not everything is sticking. So what was your name again?
Well, where I used to work, there's this woman, and she didn't look like her name. Her name was actually Frances, but she didn't look like Frances. So I kept asking my colleague, I kept going, what's Rosemary's name? And then one day she called Frances Rosemary. Result! She said, hi, Rosemary. I just laughed at her. Because she just looked like she was on a TV show in the UK. It's like in the countryside, down sort of Surrey, and she's wearing really like old person's clothing, and she's called Rosemary, and it's like, yeah, that was her. Only her name was really Frances, and I was.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
that's worse.
No, I just didn't, but I just couldn't. I just knew I'd never get a name. Well, I have now, but it's a bit late.
Yeah.
What, 8 years too late now?
I got a
I
new
did.
excuse. I'm bald. I can't remember your name again. I'm bald. I lost all my hair, so I lost my memory as well. It's worth a try.
Yeah,
I'll
it is.
I'll let
It
you know
is.
if it works.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Do. Yeah. Uh,
Oh
I
my god.
have another
Is-
juicy story from an investigation. I'm so curious what you all experienced.
Oh, I don't know really. I've had so many. Um,
You go out every week if you have the chance.
I know, like there's one which has been written up in the Haunted magazine. So
Yeah.
it's one where I host. I booked it and invited like 8 people along, and
Mhm.
it's at Matlock Pavilion, which I mentioned again. And as soon as we walked in, like all these people like investigate frequently. So we're not going to go in there, do the table tip in the board. We are going to go in there and invite spirits close to us. That's what we tend to do. We really go for it. We're serious, we're respectful, but we're kind of like working with the energy, and trying to pick up more than you possibly can sometimes on a public event. So as soon as one of the people walked in, they'd been to sort of weekend retreat, which was a paranormal weekend. And they think they'd kind of got some attachment from there anyway. Yeah, Matlock Pavilion again. They thought they got this sort of attachment, which as soon as they sort of arrived, it became more obvious that they got a problem. So we went up to the stage, which is the most active part of the location, as you do. It's the most negative part. And we decided to put this lady on a chair. We all stood round her. And we just like invited spirit around us. And, it was getting a bit. And she started, like something was with her. So I sort of connected into it. And it's like I was staring at her. And it was getting a bit touchy between me and her from a paranormal perspective. Because I think I've got something behind me, which was and it was getting a bit touchy. And one of the women was going, have you brought an attachment with you? I said, no, I don't think so, but who knows? That's nothing new for me. And all of a sudden, there's a great big crash. 2 women a few people screamed. 2 women broke the circle, rushed in away from the crash. And one of them jumped on the girl on the chair to protect her. A spirit ran through them. She was a medium. She felt ill instantly. And she was really ill through it because she actually felt the spirit run through her. And yeah, that was an incredible night. And it was actually in one of the editions of the Haunted magazine.
That is
But
cool.
yeah, it was, fascinating.
Yeah.
Another location close to me is called That Weird Shop. So it is a shop. It's got a lot of collector's items. So the old model, the cars in the boxes. It's got guitars. It's got anything you can think of, kids' toys, and anything like collectible things. It does vintage clothes, and it's also got an area with a coffin in it and a bit more occult stuff in there as well. So the basement there is very active. and very dark as well. So once again, we're standing there in an energy circle, just calling out. And he'd got about 5 things which are just sitting there undisturbed, but they sort of the eyes light up and make sound. All of a sudden, I didn't know he had that many, all of them activated at the same time, and the cat ball started flashing. Bearing in mind it's dark in there, can you imagine everything flashing? All these lights are going crazy, so a couple of people screamed there as well. That's amazing. And I think I just switched my camera off then. It's just frustrating, as ever, we'd just sort of done some work and I switched my camera off. We thought, we'd just try it again, and then, it just went mad. And I think I then set my camera up, and then I think we asked him to do it again, and we did. It did happen, but, obviously you don't get the surprise then. But,
No.
1 or 2 of them would go off during the night, but not all of them at the same time, along with a cat ball. And there's no
Cool.
valid reason for it.
Okay.
So,
I have to admit, if that would happen to me, I would probably shit myself, but that would be amazing. I would probably ask them to do it again.
oh, we did. But there were some
Yeah.
screams. There were some screams, admittedly. I think more than half screamed. I think there's probably 5 or 6 of us there. But
Yeah.
and the owner was there as well. So the owner of the
Oh my
shop is
God.
lovely, and he likes to come around with us. But I scared the hell out of him that night.
He's not going to go back into
It
the
was a
basement
bit too
alone
much
anymore.
for him. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
but he used to do ghost hunts at one of the pubs I already mentioned in Nottingham. So, he's well aware, and, he got this shop, he was getting activity, so he's opened it up as a location.
Yeah.
And then you
Nice.
buy shopping as well, which is good.
Remind me to go there shopping and
Oh,
then go afterwards
yeah.
go to the basement.
Yes.
Yep,
Yeah,
Absolutely.
they have everything there. It's amazing.
that
But
is
yeah.
cool. I would probably be poor going back to the Netherlands, but
Oh gosh, yeah,
worth it.
definitely.
So worth it. So worth it.
Yeah.
All right.
As soon as it's a bit warmer, we are going.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
brilliant. Yeah. Let us
Yeah.
know and sort
Just
that place
now,
out for you, and meet in Nottingham. Show you the sights.
that would be cool.
Definitely.
Marvelous. I'm looking
Yeah.
forward.
That'd
Me
be
too.
brilliant. And then we'll
Yeah.
get the dates to the pub right, won't we? Because it's got when we find the pub, it says it outside the date of
Yeah.
it. So yeah.
So we have to explain at the airport what we brought.
Oh, gosh.
Ghost hunting gear.
I didn't
yeah.
have to explain anything.
I told them.
I could
Yeah.
just walk through. I was like, where'd you go?
Yeah.
Oh no, she has to wait.
What are you doing here? I'm visiting here on holiday. Yeah, sort of. What are you going to do? I'm going to do a ghost hunt. Oh, did you bring anything? Yeah, I brought some gear.
with loads of batteries. Yeah. In a suitcase. Okay.
So you're looking for ghosts? Yes, I'm looking for ghosts. Okay, have fun.
Yeah, just say it's behind him. That should do it.
Yeah, I might.
Next
So
time.
now yeah, we're doing that. Now I'm curious. And I know you are too, Shane. Table tipping. Did you actually do it? And how does it work?
Yeah. Yeah. On public events, generally people do it. It
Yeah.
does work. Yeah. Also, people can push it, which is why I just keep clear. But saying that, there was an old school, and it had a corridor, and then you got a corridor off it. So, sort of walking around down the table, you got a few people either side, and you sort of put your fingers on upside down, because if you push it, you can see people are pushing it. That you got the white of your finger showing. But if
Yeah.
you just gently put your hands on top, and it kind of felt like initially the table was being used like a Zimmer frame. It
Okay.
was like, it was slow, it just seemed to be hard work, and it was moving forward, and it seemed to be like it was supporting somebody. Then it seemed like another spirit got onto it And then it was like racing down, and then it tried to pin somebody against the wall. And yeah,
Well,
there are people touching it and stuff. I tend to keep away, but that's my best experience of it. You know,
yeah,
I think one of my first experiences on table tipping. It's the first time anything really happened, and then somebody got the video, and it turned out somebody was pushing it, and that's why it kind of puts me off doing it. But it's there,
yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
But
I
at a
have to
public
admit,
event, I let the guests do that because they want to do it. I
yeah,
may touch it at the beginning, but just back off, straight away, and just I don't touch it. If I'm hosting, I won't touch a board or anything. Just leave them to it.
yeah, yeah. My first time in England, and Mary doesn't even know that. I think because I never told. Uh, because simply I forgot. Um, see, bold, lost my memory. Um, I did some table tipping on a public
Okay.
event. Um,
Okay.
it did move, but like you said, it could be people touching it and
Yeah,
and trying to move it, and it did move, and it was a very weird experience because I didn't move it because I knew I didn't move it, and
yeah,
everybody said, "Well, I didn't move it either." But it's
Mhm.
like using a Ouija board. If somebody on a public event moves the planchette,
Yes.
they're not gonna admit that.
no,
Yeah, I
Never.
always have that
So
feeling if I'm using the Ouija board with people I don't know,
yeah.
you're pushing it.
yeah,
Yep.
But there's a way to check it because I gently lay one finger on it, and if we are connected, he is freezing cold, my finger,
uh,
and then you're connected, but
Yeah.
it doesn't that easy.
I think you should do table tipping or a Ouija board with people you know and trust.
oh, definitely,
Yes,
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely, absolutely.
yeah. That's the only time I do a board. Had some great experiences with the board. The best time was actually it was a guy who actually died in 1999, and it was actually amazing because he's on your wavelength, isn't he? So it was a whole different kettle of fish because usually you don't know who you're contacting. There could be any year, and then half of them are messing about as well because different languages as well and different years. So we went to this place near Stratford, which is Shakespeare. So it's in the little village where William Shakespeare's mum lived, I believe, and he used to play there as a child. So it was a pub, and we got through a former landlord, and we got a lot of information, and we told the current landlord the next day, and he was really surprised by it, and he was actually blown away. But he kept doing ha ha on the Ouija board. He kept spelling out ha ha. We asked him a question, he went ha ha. It was so funny. And then um, he asked us, "How do you do this?" He spelt it out on the board, asking us how we did it, how we communicated with him. And yet we always assume it's them. You know what I mean? That he was coming at
Yeah.
it from a different perspective that I've never even spoke about or thought.
Cool.
And it's interesting to get his view. And we're kind of asking him questions which you can't always ask.
Mm,
And still seems to be a bit between here and there what they won't mention. Even he wouldn't. So
Okay.
that's
yeah,
cool.
we're getting more the spiritual type questions, which is
Hmm.
brilliant about what it's
I
like there
think.
and stuff. Our bird's happy anyway. Usually sleeps.
Yes, I happy bird.
I
Oh,
just
he's
want to say,
very.
happy bird.
He should be
Yeah.
asleep.
They never go to sleep when you have something to do.
Well, he usually does, but he's on it.
It's fine. It's no problem. Happy
No,
bird.
it's not.
No, exactly. Which locations are on your bucket list?
Queen Mary
That's
in the
cool. Yeah.
US. My
Hmm.
dad used to work on it.
You did?
So he used to work in the engine room. I've actually got an original vaccination certificate of when he got a vaccination like when he passed, I went through his things because you have to, and I found a vaccination certificate for the Queen Mary of
Wow,
like of everything what he'd left. Is like, oh my god, that is like, isn't it? So
that is
that
cool.
gives the date of when he was on the ship as well, and it's like, oh my god, because I wasn't into ghost hunting at that time, which is a shame. And by the time I was sort of more into it, he'd always go on about the Queen Mary, about working on it and stuff, working in the engine room. And as a kid, you never really listen, do you? Because it's just parents just go on about things, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as children, you're just used to it, you're used to hearing it. But
Yep.
then by the time I got into the paranormal, he got Alzheimer's and dementia. So I did try asking him a bit, but the answers weren't that brilliant, to be fair. So couldn't really have a good conversation with him.
No.
Like, the ghosts on the ship, like things like that. But yeah, I would love to go. Alcatraz, Waverly Hills, Chichen Itza, and Uxmal in the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico.
Oh, I've never
So
heard about that.
now I've actually been in the pyramids. So the Mayan
Yeah.
pyramids, they're absolutely amazing, and I sort of love to go to those sites and investigate there.
Sounds
I
cool.
did actually walk up the pyramid to one of the main ones at Chichen Itza, because in those days when I went, you could actually walk up them, but now you can't.
Mhm.
But the steps were ridiculously steep. And basically, they had ambulances at the bottom to catch people.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
it was grim.
I wonder why they said you couldn't climb those things anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. They had a rope. Oh, Shane couldn't cope with Alcatraz. Yeah, I can't imagine what Alcatraz would be like. I've been
Yeah.
to a prison in the UK. That was interesting.
Yeah. It should be interesting.
Yeah, that was
It
very.
was haunted?
Oh gosh, yeah. Randomly, I linked in with a prisoner. It was also featured in a book by Richard Estep. So basically, I did 2 nights at Shepton Mallet, and he was writing a book about that and about the Skirrid, I think. So that was about this whole trip, this book.
Mm.
And we're getting things through, which is great. But right at the end of the night, we had a little free time. So I decided to sit where the prisoner sat, where they received the visitor. So my friend sat where the visitor sat. I sat where the prisoner sat. And basically, I got the story from the prisoner. So I was going to film it, but then it was getting a bit too. It's not the sort of thing you can show, because it turned out that the prisoner committed the crime in the 1970s. So the victim's family is still alive, as are
Yeah.
his. And basically, he wanted me to tell the family that he didn't mean to kill her and it was an accident.
Mm.
And I think that's what was keeping him there. And it seems like I'm the first person he told. Because at the beginning of the conversation, it was like, oh, it wasn't me, I was in the wrong place, wrong time. And he's coming out with this this is all mediumistically, by the way, I was just picking it up. As you do. And I was just picking up the story, but we're getting, confirmation and stuff, because my friend was getting confirmation on her devices and stuff.
Yeah.
But right at the end, I got an SB7, and it says twice, really clearly, I must apologise.
That is
And I
cool.
was even stuttering as well. So when I was saying the story of what I was getting, I was stuttering. So I think he stuttered as well. And there's
Yeah.
a person who actually goes to Shepton Mallet quite a lot. And I did send the information to them, but obviously data protection, they can't give any information out. But it
No.
would be interesting. I've even got the name of the park. Very, you know what I mean? I've got a park. I could see the park. I could see the park where it happened. I can even see
Mm.
a swan on this little lake. It's got a little boating lake and stuff. And basically, she was drowned. And I won't go into more details, but I can see it now. It's really weird, isn't it? How you get these images.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just fascinating, but it's something you can't go really public on, because
No, it's very private.
Yeah, the family's
So
still around.
yeah, exactly. Like you said, the family's still around. It would be very painful to hear that on
Yeah.
whatever social media page.
Mm-hmm. We have a
I'll put it up.
question.
Yeah, I don't know if you're allowed. I went to Mexico before I was really into the paranormal, so I don't know. Um, I think Wes Coleman from Canada might have investigated there. So yeah,
Quality
okay,
undream you have to keep.
Yeah.
yeah. It's weird how you sort of get these things and you remember them.
Yep.
Sometimes
Yeah.
dreams as well, and you remember it so graphically. It's like why?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
that kind of worries me. I
Yeah.
had
Well,
a
the worst
dream, and
part
then
is,
the next day something happened. It's like, oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, the worst dreams are when they're very vivid
Yeah,
and you
these were.
just can't figure out why you dreamt it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
there's something, but you can't figure out what it is.
yeah. And
Uh,
it's very rare that I have a vivid dream what I will remember. Months later,
Oh yeah,
which I can remember
sometimes have
these.
those.
It's strange. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. I have one. It happened in 2004, and I still remember every
Wow.
detail. Yeah.
My gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you have those. Or reoccurring dreams.
Oh, I used to have that
Yeah.
as a child. Yeah, I had
Yeah.
those a lot.
I still do. I still
Yeah.
do.
Yeah. Yeah. It's mad.
Yeah.
It's about
Dreams
a
are weird.
fire. Yeah. Kept dreaming about a fire all the time.
That's
So
strange.
I'd seen one. Um, as a child, I walked by a chip shop. I was at a holiday by the sea, and I just walked by a shop, and it was a little fire. Probably wasn't even big. I don't know, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah. From then on, like I kept dreaming about trying to get the contents, all my toys out the house before the house burned down. That used to be my recurring. I was that yeah. I was a kid. I was that young, but I had this frequently. And it's like, which of your toys are you going to rescue as a
Mm-hmm.
child? It's really, I'd
It's the
forgot
most
about
important
that.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like in those days, like you've got these like items, haven't you, which mean so much to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shane says mine is crows.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Interesting.
mine's about an eagle.
Ah, that's
The
cool.
American eagle.
Shane's a great investigator. He's brilliant. Got a lot of
Thank you.
energy.
Oh, you don't mean me.
You might be. I haven't met you yet. I
Ah,
met
true.
Shane. Yeah.
True. You heard it, Shane? We have the same name.
Yes.
Ah. Look.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I'll see. Well, I think Shane's going to Matlock, so yeah, he likes Matlock as well. So
Cool. Um, what are some countries that you would like to go to do investigations at?
um, once Guatemala and Belize. Once again, it's the Mayan side of things. I'm fascinated by the Mayan culture. Ever since I went there, there's something about it.
Yeah,
I
there's
think,
mysterious.
yeah, I think because like with the Egyptology, a lot of people have found information. They've looked at the history. They've tried to puzzle it out. People
Yeah.
haven't looked at the Mayan side of things.
Nope.
And what's the difference between the Mayans, the Aztec, the Incas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's so many like different. And they say like they left for cities. Yeah, they did, but the descendants are still around.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I have
So
the feeling
I
they
think
just can't find out what the mystery is all about.
yeah, it was a bit
It's too
gruesome as well,
complicated.
which fascinates me. So yeah, as a sacrifice, I think they kind of there was a game, a ball game, and I think they used somebody's head. So we don't know
That's
if
good.
he was a winner or a loser who's a sacrifice.
Het
And
ball.
who's the sacrifice for Rain. Hi, Scott. Wow.
Nice calls.
I haven't seen Scott for ages. Wow. But yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. But they used to throw them off the top of the pyramids as a sacrifice.
That's a weird game.
Yeah, and then they played football with his head or something. Maybe.
It is weird.
But then,
Yeah.
like, they line the buildings up to the solar system.
Yeah, they did.
So
Yeah.
you've got, you've got the understanding there. Yeah. That's it.
Big splatter. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Crazy sport.
Yeah. Well,
Scott
it's
said
all
something
right.
that doesn't show anything. It's a
Yeah.
blank.
It must be an emoji or something.
It's a malfunction.
Is that a all?
Yeah, he said hey all, but he has that's this one. And he said something else and it's a blank.
Yeah.
But Scott's almost
It
disappeared.
sometimes does that with the emojis and things, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
weird.
smiley
It was
face.
smiley
There you
face.
go.
Ah,
Okay.
explains a
didn't-
lot. That explains a lot.
Yeah, we did.
No. No. It's a blank.
Yeah.
Scott made a blank.
Oh no. Oh
Yeah.
dear.
That's
Yeah.
that's a
He did.
talent altogether as well.
Yes.
Only Scott can do this.
Definitely. Oh no.
I'm sorry. I have to tease people.
Just Scott.
It's
Yeah.
my mood today.
Yeah. I think it's gonna. Oh, here you go. This is typical Scott.
Oh.
I think this is the first time I met Scott. I saw a random video of him. Yeah. Whatever.
Yes, yes,
Mhm.
yes.
Yep.
Yeah,
I knew him by then already.
yeah.
I didn't. Oh, hi, Scott. Nice to meet you.
Very good first impression, Scott.
Yeah, awesome.
Yes.
Oh, Scott's brilliant.
Pumping
Yeah, it's
people
nice
Yeah,
that
yeah.
he's
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, he's an amazing person.
here.
yeah.
Definitely.
You can laugh with it.
He's a funny little man.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
I can say that I'm
brilliant.
big.
Yeah. Thanks.
Do you have a favorite piece of equipment?
Just myself generally, but I do have some. Okay, there's some devices I've started purchasing. When it tends to go off quite frequently. It's all right. I just moved everything earlier because I needed the chair. I thought I could pass it to you. One light. If there's a quick change in temperature going up, it will flash red. Quick change in temperature, it will go blue. It's scientific. Well, supposed to be, but I kind of find like spirits didn't listen to that part of it, so they just do what the hell they like, basically. So like, I was with Shane. I was with Shane at a farmhouse, and I've got them on the table, and I got two of them, and one was going blue all the time, and one was going red at the same time. So one always blue, one always red. Well, it doesn't work like that. You can't have like a spot that close to each other, that being mega cold and that being mega hot. That doesn't happen. So yeah,
that's
and
weird.
it's every time it was the one going blue didn't go red, and yet it could have done, and it was just, it's brilliant. And yeah, I've got a few things from the same person, and the solid as well, because some things you just put them in the bag and they just break straight away.
Mm-hmm.
I've even
Yeah.
had a REM pod catch fire. Well, one of those cheap ones.
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
Stop
The battery
smoking.
exploded or something?
Oh no, I just put it in my metal case, and I was just shutting it, and then just all smoke coming out. So it just wasn't made properly. So that's the
Oh.
problem. Sometimes you go and buy things from people, and they're not made right, are they? So you have to
No.
be very
Yeah.
careful. Because batteries can be
Yeah,
dangerous. You don't think
yeah,
about
yeah,
it,
yeah.
but
No, they can
yeah,
definitely be. Those things
Yeah,
can explode.
yeah.
They can.
We use
Yeah, I
so
tried
many of them,
making my
don't
own
we?
REM pod. I quit.
now I get nervous. Now I get nervous because I have a lot of equipment here on the desk.
Yeah.
She has
And I
bombs
just
laying
leave my
there.
batteries in a bag and just carry it around. Oops.
Ah,
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah, I know.
yeah.
Chaos.
No,
So be
I
careful
tried
now.
I tried building my own REM pod, but I quit.
Mm.
I tried it, and for one, it didn't do anything except for making my battery as hot as hell. And I was like, "Oh,
Ah,
something's
there
off."
you go. Yeah, that's the
Take the
connection
battery
issues.
off. Stop doing that. Never doing that again.
Yes,
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
That was scary.
Yeah,
definitely.
most of the equipment
It's cool.
I do take the batteries off before I using it.
I
Hmm.
ought to. Yeah,
Yeah, I have rechargeable and also normal batteries, so
yeah.
change them a lot.
I found
That's
some
good.
batteries that I was like, "What the hell?" Those were rechargeable, but
Yeah,
they had the charger input on the
yeah.
battery itself, and I was like,
Ooh, weird.
Never
"That
seen
was
that.
cool."
I haven't seen that.
No, they were at a garden center.
Okay.
There's
Okay.
some garden centers for
Wow.
Christmas stuff, batteries, rechargeables, and I was like,
Wow. I have
"Okay,
to look on Amazon now. Guess what I'm
I,
purchasing?
exactly." I almost did, but we didn't have the money for it.
You know, it's terrible, isn't
Were
it?
they expensive?
No, they're not $8 or something. Not that much.
Hmm.
No, yeah,
That's
two.
cool.
It's not that much, but
Mm.
it's too
Yeah,
much
but
if you go
it's
Christmas shopping.
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
Glad when it's gone again. Don't
mm-hmm.
get me wrong.
Oh my God. Oh my
For
God.
you, I will put my hoodie on.
Oh, my. Awesome.
I'll stay like this.
You're brilliant, Scott. Hey, you can see your
Remind me to
emojis
buy
this time.
something.
You can see them. That's weird.
Yeah, maybe if you just put emoticons on, it goes blank, but after a text, it will show. I think something like that. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't
I'm so
know.
going to buy something for Scott when I go over there. I am so going to do it.
Oh,
You can send him.
No, I'm not going to send him. I'm taking it with me.
oh yeah.
Okay.
Make sure he
Hmm.
gets it.
Want to see that face?
He's going to sit very high in the end.
Well, is that a threat or
No,
a promise?
That's a
yes.
promise.
That's cool.
Love you too, buddy.
Yeah.
No, we always make jokes about each other. And yes, I do
That's
glare.
great.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
Not that bad.
No, it's not that bad.
No, it's fine.
It's better than a couple of hairs that are on here.
Yeah, you can make a line and go.
Yeah. Came
No,
over.
I tried. It's not
Yeah.
long enough. It
Okay.
doesn't want to grow that long. And this is longer. I swear. I have more hair here than I do here.
Oh well.
Maybe you have to grow them and put them on the back.
They're gonna call me cousin it.
Yes, I was thinking of cousin it. Yeah.
It's a good thing you're all the way on the other side of the country.
Oh my god. Yeah, they are under a book as well, aren't they?
Yep.
Yeah. Scott is in the house.
Yeah.
It's the fact that it's
Awesome.
no. Nope.
No, nope, nope, nope.
Nope.
We're not going there.
I can eat weird things, but that's not one of them. Nope.
No,
No, I
it's a
don't
bit
eat
chilly.
testicles. I don't eat them. No.
No,
Nope.
I wouldn't. No,
No, nope,
No,
not a
nope,
I ate
delicacy
a
I'd try.
grasshopper once.
Okay.
nope,
They're
It's
not
a
nope.
that
lot of
bad.
protein apparently.
They're not
Yeah,
that bad. They taste
no,
like peanuts. I
Do they?
swear.
yeah,
Yep, salted
Okay.
it's a
peanuts. I
no.
swear.
It's a
I'm
no.
not
I'd rather
kidding.
stick with salted peanuts, to be fair.
I
But
do like peanuts, but no, I don't
I
eat
don't want
insects.
grasshopper style ones, no.
It's not that bad. Actually, pretty good. I'll eat them again.
Ugh.
Yeah, you
It's
can
just,
have
it's
mine as
just,
well.
it's the mind. It's a mind thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you don't
If
know
you don't
where
think
to.
about it, you will think you eat peanuts.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, yeah.
Aww.
You
Why,
have to
thank
blind.
you.
Yeah, I'm
Lovely
so
stuff.
glad you dropped in. Yeah,
All right.
yeah,
Your least favorite equipment. Something you're like, never using that.
Oh, God, yeah. Those
yeah.
teddies, Boo Bears. Boo
Why?
Bear. Why? Why would you?
For kids.
No. They really get on
Why
my
not?
nerves. Because, right, I went to a Paracon and Katrina
Yeah,
Weldman was there. Okay.
yeah,
So there's a few of us investigating a room with Katrina. And, she was doing stuff and there's a Boo Bear on the bed. All the bloody time it's going, it's too hot, it's too cold. I just wanted to throw it out the window. So I absolutely hate them because it really screwed up that hour we had with her to see how she investigated this bloody bear. Nah, can't stand them. Anything what beeps too much, no. My God, if something's like beeping and making a noise, like you're not hearing what's going on.
No,
yeah,
true. I have to
People,
agree on
why don't
that.
they shut up?
Yep,
Jesus.
yep.
Oh, I was at a public event and a person was tapping on the table. Get
yeah.
responses back. Then this woman every time was telling us they're tapping on the table. Yeah, we know. Shut up. We want to hear hurt them, not you. Like she's going, oh wow, shut up.
Shut up.
Yes,
Oh
but
my
yeah,
God.
to get some like knocking on, to knock on a table and actually get a response, and
Mhm.
Yeah,
it's solid knocks as well. You don't generally, and they were answering yes and no by them as well.
yeah,
And
That's
it
cool.
it was so blatantly obvious it was a response.
yeah,
And so much so we like said to everybody, move away from the table, put your hands in the air, prove it
yeah,
wasn't you. We even
Yeah,
did that because it was just too good a response.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool.
yeah.
But
And
then
that
when
person
somebody
wouldn't
starts
shut
talking,
up. Like,
yeah, exactly. When somebody starts talking through it, you're like,
hmm.
Yeah. I must say I have that issue as well.
yeah,
Yeah, if you do an EVP and people start, do you hear anything? Shut the fuck up.
Shut. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
I
like,
hate it more when they start whispering.
oh God, yeah,
yes,
whispering. Oh
Did
my
you
God,
hear
yeah.
that? Shut
Yeah,
up.
because if I do it on a public event and said, "Oh, what was that? Are you whispering really loud?" I'm like, "Shut up." Yeah,
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 that's the thing. Like, I do book on public events, and like, you, I just kind of um, back away a bit. I just try and take it in what's around without taking on board what's happening with the people,
yeah,
because you're getting in like lovely historic locations, and sometimes they're doing things that I'll feed in and I'll sort of say, yeah, you give them so long and like that, they're going on and they're going, oh, what year is it? And they're going through the year. Yeah. Then I'd go, oh, that year. And then someone will douse and rods will go, yeah, cool. Then they'll say, oh, it's the name of that. Oh yeah, how do you know that? Well, yeah, I do. And and I sort that's good when you kind of tap in and if they're using the board and stuff and you can validate on that but yeah, right.
yeah. Did you
yeah.
use the essence method?
I love it. Love it. But last time I did it, I was just getting radio, and that's all what was coming through. It wasn't even trying,
Mm,
so it was rubbish. It's like, oh god. But yeah,
yeah,
I've actually got Estes on the. So I was at Warwick Castle, and I tuned into Alistair Crowley, and I was actually getting information, and I was getting direct responses through the person by the Estes method.
cool.
Yeah,
That's
so
very
that
cool.
was. Yeah, I did ask permission to show that footage, and I have got it on YouTube. It was special. But yeah.
Well, we have to share your YouTube channel as well then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just Paranormal Path. I've got Insta. I don't use that much. I need to use TikTok more. Got about 1,200 on there. Don't use it though.
Good. You're doing
I
good.
need to.
You should use
yeah,
it. Yeah.
I need to. Yeah.
yeah.
Trust
You
me,
can
I
go
haven't.
live.
It took me a while to figure TikTok out because I was like, "Yep, doesn't look like Facebook. I have no idea what to do."
I
Yeah,
figured it out. I do figure things out, but you just like, where do you put your energy, isn't it? Really.
Yeah.
I've been like, I've just been in a panto. I've been trying to promote that for weeks. Been trying to learn my script, learn my lines, which I did. Sort of, yeah. Learn a song, yeah, I did it. And you're just trying to sort of promote that. You're trying to do other things. You're trying to keep up on top of the podcasts
Yeah.
and stuff, aren't you? And yeah, just
yeah.
keeps
I
you
know.
busy, doesn't it? People don't
Mm-hmm. Yes, it
realise.
does. There's a lot of work going in anything
Oh gosh,
you do.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, we noticed that.
Yeah, that's it.
We started the podcast and we're fully booked until the beginning of February or something.
That's
yeah,
brilliant. I haven't even
yeah.
got a guest for Monday yet. I'll sort it.
Okay,
Oh,
It's fine. I'll
okay,
sort it.
okay.
So good.
you can
Yeah,
always pull Lois' ears. Come on. I don't have
yeah,
anyone. You have to talk.
yeah.
Yeah, no, it's so good. And then the following week's the Christmas one, so I need to sort that as well. But I've
Yeah.
got
Yeah,
guests for the first 3 weeks in January, so they're sorted.
Oh, that's
okay.
cool.
So
You're doing
yeah,
good as well.
sort that out. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm now booking February, and
that's cool.
yeah, it's not as hard as I thought.
I think like I've been doing it for over 4 years. It's going to be like 5 years in April.
Yeah,
And it's like, well, I'm kind of drawn to speak to people. So where do you go? How often do you speak to the same person? And
Yeah.
yeah, it's
yeah,
Well,
it is.
a lot changes during the
oh
years,
yeah,
so you can also talk to a person you already spoken to, but it's been a
I've
long
done that a
time.
few times. Yeah, because yeah.
I think we
Yeah,
will in the end.
Oh
yes,
gosh, yeah, that's
yes,
right.
yeah.
Yeah,
We
because if
could
they've got
speak
a new book
together.
coming out, that's it, isn't it? Or
Yeah,
they want to promote something, that's fine. So yeah, you just keep
absolutely,
on top of what's happening, don't you? Really,
Exactly.
the positive side, let's say.
Always the
absolutely.
positive side.
Yes,
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah.
Keep it positive.
Oh, yeah. Need to sort of these days because
Yeah.
it is so like horrible, isn't it? We said earlier, I'm not really into the winter months. I know a
Mm-mm.
lot of people like Halloween and things like that, and from an investigation perspective, it's great unless it's really windy and rainy.
Mm-hmm.
You
yeah.
know, because you get the extra noise, don't you? But yeah. Oh, bless you.
Oh,
I have the feeling. I have the feeling
nothing
Oh,
Scott is
but
going.
I know. Bye, Scott. Oh, just haven't spoken to Scott for years, really.
Well,
It's a bit
ask
maybe he
him.
can
quiet.
go. He can go on the show on
Yeah,
Monday.
ask him on your
Yeah,
show.
maybe.
That will be love.
You never know.
Oh, it would be with Scott, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I almost needed something to keep me dry. Yeah,
Oh,
I
it's
laughed
brilliant.
so hard, so hard.
Mm.
Yeah, He's so much fun.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
is.
definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. So,
I don't know if he's still here, but we love you too, Scotty.
Yeah, definitely, Scott.
yeah,
Love you. It's brilliant.
absolutely.
Most
One of my
definitely.
favorites. Yeah. You won also some awards, if I'm correct.
Yeah, okay. So in the UK, there's something called the Ghost Planet Network. So do you have Roku in the Netherlands?
Okay.
Roku. It's sort of TV sort of channel thing.
Yeah.
So it kind of it's with that app, so you can actually get onto Ghost Planet Network. So yeah, I got nominated, so I made it to top 3 nominations for Best Ghost Planet Network podcast, and I actually won it. And one of the ladies who was actually up for nomination actually she's been on TV and stuff. It's like I was quite shocked, to be fair, because I just do what I do. And to be honest, a lot of the podcast it helps with my mental health. I do live on my own. On a Monday night, I've had some right shocking days at work within the last 2 years. Like things have recently changed, thankfully. And when you're really fed up and you really don't want to do the podcast at night, but I don't cancel them because it's not fair on people. So
Mm-hmm.
you're then in a situation where you've got to talk to people. It's great because you sort of go to bed feeling happy, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you've had a chat with somebody. I like talking.
Yeah. Well,
I can chat.
congratulations.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that it was such a surprise, and to go and collect it. And my friend Barry John was presenting it as well, and oh god, I was so embarrassed. The speech was so beautiful, and it's like, and I did a thank you speech what somebody recorded, and like, oh god, I was so nervous. Yeah,
You
I
probably
can.
did good.
there is.
Yeah.
I've got the speech somewhere. I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah, I actually want to
yeah.
see if we have this app in the Netherlands because I have never heard of it.
Well, if you look on www.ghostplanetnetwork.com, you can find it on there.
I'll have to check.
Yeah, so
I'll
you can
check
get it
later.
off the internet as well. But it's
Cool.
like you've got the Fire Sticks. There's something like a Roku stick which you plug into the TV apparently.
Mhm.
Okay.
So whether it's available on something like Sky or as an extra add-on or something, I don't know.
I'll have
But
to
yeah,
check.
just get it off the internet.
I think
Okay.
that's the most easy way.
Yeah, that's right. So yeah, there's a lot of like people just going out and doing real investigations. None
Hmm.
of
Mm-hmm.
this like
Cool.
business. So
No, not
yeah,
like that.
real.
Cool.
Just real
Yeah, just
I
real.
knowing.
ha I have an issue. I had too much coffee. I will jump
Oh, bless you.
in a minute.
Yeah.
She has to. She has to.
Oh gosh,
But sometimes,
yeah.
sometimes you have to.
Well, yeah, that's right. That's why I kind of try and limit it to 3 coffees, but I have extra strong coffee, which
Mm.
doesn't help. Yeah, I have these coffee pods, and it is so strong.
Mm.
So yeah,
Yeah.
real
Now I have
coffee.
um what do you call them? Well, it's not Senseo, but it's Dolce Gusto or something.
Oh yeah,
It's a
yeah. I
little
have
machine, and you put the pad
yeah,
in there, and
I have an espresso. I've just had a delivery today.
cool.
Coffee pods. Yeah, talk about it. It's down there. Just
Yeah, I
arrived
don't need them
before I
at
went home.
night,
Oh
even
gosh,
though I can
no,
sleep.
no. They are so
It,
strong. So I have 3 a day, which it is too much coffee,
it
but
works in the morning.
I need it in the morning. Yeah,
Yeah, I need it in the morning, and it works in the morning, but the rest of the day,
yeah.
not
I
really.
have I have 2 in the morning and then one about what 2:30. So that gets me going to the end of the day, and then that's
Yeah,
fine at night. Soft drink or something. But yeah,
Oh, I didn't get lost. I'm back.
that's cool.
you didn't. That's good.
No,
She found her way
I
back
knew
up
that.
again.
Yeah.
Yay!
Now I can drink my coffee 5 minutes before going to sleep. I still sleep.
Yeah,
Uh,
I sleep, but I have to go to the toilet
oh gosh, yeah.
1, 2,
That I
3
do
times
have,
a night.
yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's the
noticed. The
problem
older
with
I get, the
talking.
more I have to pee.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
got that issue
it's
now.
I don't like that.
I think lockdown was the thing because I work from home.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, I'm desperate, so that's it, leg it upstairs. So then, like, if I leave my home, I get more worried because at least I've got
Yep.
a toilet near me now. But if you go
Yep.
out and about, it's like, oh gosh, what do you
Yep.
do? Like
Then
when
you
I
have
go
to
yeah,
on
go.
holiday with
exactly.
my dog, touring,
Yeah,
he can't go in places.
Nope.
no, not
So
everywhere.
yeah,
Mm,
You're
yeah,
gonna
just
have a
like
problem.
you. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm a typical woman. I always have to go. Always.
Oh
I don't
dear.
have that.
Oh
Yeah,
dear. Yet. Yeah, you might have.
Yes, Niels, it is. Very much.
Oh way. No, it's
I
bad for
used to
blokes
just
though,
sleep
is it?
all night. Now I have to go at least once in the night.
Oh gosh, yeah.
once.
Yeah, just once. Yet. I'm not
It
that old
depends if
yet.
I've been to the pub or not. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
A
you
And
certain
I'm not a
beer I
woman.
drink and like, my gosh, it's terrible.
Yeah,
yeah,
if I drink my beer, I have to go more.
Yeah.
I
yeah,
have to
but
go multiple
that's the
times.
problem
You
with
don't get any
beer.
sleep.
Yeah.
Oh, I do sleep, but I have to go multiple times.
Yeah.
And then
Mhm.
I go back to bed, see my pillow, like I'm off again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Bless you.
Yeah, I
women
don't have
don't
that
have
problem.
that luck. No,
Mm-mm.
if you have to go
No,
up and you go down to the toilet, you are awake, you have cold feet, and it takes a while before you fall back to
Oh
sleep.
god.
Yes, you
yeah,
can
my
relate.
wife has the same. My wife has the same. She lays down and she's like, "Fuck,
Yeah,
what to do now?"
Oh
And
no.
yeah,
then after an
exactly.
hour or two, if she's still awake after 2 hours, she goes down. She's like, "No,
Oh
it's not
god,
happening
Yeah,
today."
no.
if it's cold and it's freezing, I
Yep.
don't have any warming on my in my bedroom because I
Oh.
like it that way. I
Yeah, I
like
get you.
nice and cold room. But I jump into bed and I have my feet warm and they get cold because I get into bed and then I'm okay, I'm awake. Now
Oh
what?
no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they get so cold from bed. Yeah, I
And then you
hate
look
it.
at Facebook or something. I woke up at
Yeah,
6 a.m. this morning. It's like, why? And then I
yeah.
start work about 7:45. It's like, oh, okay.
Mm.
I don't like
Yeah,
waking up at 6. Like, there's no point to it, really. Not on a work
No,
day.
yeah. And
no,
I do
it's too
it
early.
twice a week, 6 o'clock,
Oh,
twice a week. I get an
oh.
annoying small redhead, and he's here between 6:30 and 7.
Okay.
Wide awake. Yeah. So yeah,
Bless
Yep.
yeah. Why I did say yes, I still don't understand.
Yeah, now you have to
you.
wake up early.
Yeah, twice a week.
Oh,
Yeah, I have an 8-year-old and a 5-year-old. They wake up whenever they
oh,
want.
oh, bless
Yeah,
you. Yeah.
Hmm.
yeah. So I have to be strong another year, I think, and then
Oh,
yeah, I hope so. Yeah.
bless you.
Eh, it'll be fine.
Hmm. At the end. At the end.
Mm, it's cool.
Oh,
Yeah, it is. I think it's cool.
yeah. You have a few more questions, Shane, Jacqueline.
Yes, but yeah, well, we talked about your podcast on Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You do them weekly, but
Yeah.
like we said, it's easier for us to get guests than we thought. And
yeah.
you said us that you've been doing it a long time already. Is it
Yeah.
still easy for you to get guests, or is it getting harder now?
It's really weird. Randomly, I'm drawn to get a guest. So I might see them and think, yeah, I want you to come on the podcast. And I don't know. I just see, I don't know. It's like, oh, yeah, I want you on. Or I don't know. It's just weird. So
Yeah,
I,
that's cool.
I don't kind of go
yeah,
looking and like, all of a sudden, like I have seen somebody I want. I did ask them the other day. They can't make Monday, so they're going to try. They mentioned between Christmas and New Year. It's like, no, I can't make that one. I'm not doing one then
Mm.
because I'm actually away with friends in a caravan and
Yeah.
having a party. Yay!
Oh,
It's going to
Party
be great.
time.
Yay! Yeah.
lucky you.
So I
Those are the
certainly
good
couldn't. I
ones.
certainly couldn't interview anyone because there's a hot tub there as well. So we're just going to have just a brilliant weekend over New Year. So yeah, need
Lovely.
that.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Mary does the exact same thing. When she sees someone, she's like, "Oh, I want you on the show. I want you on the show."
Yes, yes, I have the same thing. And sometimes people get negative in some topic or whatever, and sometimes it's so unfair. So I
Oh
try to get
gosh.
them in. Yeah, I do. And some people I get nervous to ask
Oh
because
yeah.
yes,
Yeah. Get you.
yeah. But the worst thing that can happen is they say no. But
No, the
still, I
worst
get
thing what can
so
happen is them do 3 no-shows.
Oh yeah,
also, yeah, we had
Yeah.
we had yeah, we had that as well.
There's
Yeah,
one
yeah.
person, he's done 3 no-shows. I'm not ever mentioning the name.
no,
But the third time, I even spoke to him. After the second no-show, he really apologised loads. He says, "Oh,
yeah,
can we do it?" "Yeah, okay." So instead of the Monday, I put him on the Thursday because I thought if he lets me down again, it's going to be Thursday when nobody knows I do a show anyway. That's
yeah,
what I thought, rather than the Monday because they won't let me down again. So come the Thursday, it's like 10:45. It's like I'm looking forward to tonight. He says, "Oh, okay, well, that looks okay." Nah, and you get ready. You have
Yeah, I
your
do.
tea, you set up, you're waiting. Is it
Yeah.
live? Isn't it? You've shared it out. You've spent all that time. Then he had the
yes,
audacity about a few months after going, "Oh, whoops, sorry, I let you down again. Next time, have my personal mobile phone. You can phone me to make sure I'm ready. And do you want to come on a ghost hunt? No, get stuffed. No,
No,
I don't care who you are.
no. Then it's
Yeah,
finished.
yeah, I've been on TV, whatever,
yeah,
I don't care. You know what I mean? Nah.
yeah,
Mm-mm.
but not that
Mm-mm.
important.
Bye. No,
Never,
no.
never. Yeah,
Yeah, so,
exactly.
Yeah,
fair, if you're ill, just say it. Fair, don't do a no
yeah. It
Yeah,
show.
can happen. It
yeah,
can
we had
happen.
the same thing.
Yeah,
Shane went sick, but
yeah,
I came on the show after all. Then I'm
Yep.
doing it alone, and if I get sick, he can do it on his own,
yeah,
because we talked before. What kind of questions do we ask? What kind of person do we have?
yeah.
Yep.
I prepare everything, and most of the time I'm a week ahead of the guests with questions, the guidelines.
That's
So
brilliant.
no problem at all. If I'm not able to come on the live, he can manage, and I
Yeah,
Yeah, I can.
trust him, and he trusts me. So
that's cool.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
yeah.
that's the benefit of doing it together.
Yes,
That's
it is.
right. Yeah, it is handy
Yeah,
because, like, obviously, with me going away between Christmas and New Year, I really can't do a show. I've actually got a pre. Sorry, I've got a pre-record which I did. A gentleman, an English guy in Australia, absolutely brilliant interview, and I need to put it out there.
yeah,
I need to do it so it loads it. So I need to sort that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's on the StreamYard, which I need to sort. And now I'm struggling to connect as well onto the Things Network. That's annoying.
Yeah.
StreamYard and Facebook was a issue with it.
Yeah.
So
It
yeah,
is.
yeah. But
Yeah.
Facebook was acting up yesterday, I think.
hmm
So doing really strange things.
Yeah. It
yeah,
it didn't show a lot of things. Like I was like, all right, I'm on the page. There's a lot of things on there, and it says there's no messages posted anywhere, and I'm like,
Wow. Okay.
I
All
could
right, that's
see
weird.
only old posts. Some posts were 2, 3 weeks old.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
yeah, and WhatsApp wasn't working either, and
Oh,
Instagram.
okay.
So I put on the telly and bye bye, swy swy. Yeah,
That's yeah.
Yeah. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
Oh, that's right, isn't
exactly.
it? Yeah, you can
You
have
can
Yeah,
do
tech
anything about it.
issues, and yeah, it can let you down. I've got
Yep.
the worst one is I got a fantastic guest, and I don't know what browser her son was using, so she got her son to try and set it up half an hour before, and we just couldn't connect. And yeah, she was a brilliant guest as well, but not the person you can ask again. So that's a shame. So
Yeah.
people don't generally interview on podcasts either, but just
no,
one of
I have
those,
that.
isn't it?
Yeah, I have that with a woman as well. She quit giving lectures and that kind of stuff, but she is brilliant in
Yeah.
explanation. But she doesn't want to come on a podcast because if there are people interested in her, she had to yeah let them down. So she won't
Oh,
come
Yep.
on the podcast.
oh,
It's a
shame.
really a shame.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we manage. We manage.
Yeah.
Oh yes, we
Yeah.
do.
Mhm.
There's a
What's your
lot of other
favorite?
guests we still have.
Yeah, brilliant guest.
Hmm.
Yeah. And there's people new in the field all the time as well. Um,
Exactly.
so I met a couple in September, invited them on my podcast, spoke to them on Monday. They're called
Yeah,
Paranormal Truth, a lovely
yeah,
couple, they've been doing it not for long, and they're enjoying it. And while I was chatting, they said, oh, they're going to see a medium this week. And yeah, I went to see the same medium last night. So I met them,
Oh, that's
which is
fun.
brilliant. Yeah, it's just a bit weird. Like, I've met them once, at a convention, and then, like, oh, it turns out that you're actually going to see. And they
yeah,
live like an hour north, and I'm an hour south of that location. So yeah,
yeah,
about 2 hours from each other driving. But yeah, it's incredible, really. And
Yeah.
it's great just to
Uh,
sit chatting to them last night. So
exactly. Yeah, that's cool.
yeah.
it really is.
Yeah.
Our favorite question.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Not a problem. I don't like questions.
I'm asking anyway. Where do you see yourself in 5 years regarding the paranormal?
I really can't say. Because like 2 Christmas ago, I was tempted to go down giving readings, but then sort of went off that idea because I can give readings
Why not?
and I don't want to.
Uh,
Basically because it makes people cry. So I
Mm.
know they want to hear the information, but if you link to somebody and they get the information, then it upsets them, which is natural, and I don't want to deal with that. But
nah,
yeah, you're offering a great service and you're
Yep.
giving them what they want.
yeah.
But like,
And
oh
what?
my god, this person's crying, I've upset them, which I haven't technically, but so I'd rather
Yeah,
just speak to ghosts. Like you go on an investigation and see if you can connect to those,
yeah.
Yeah.
rather than you've got to be so careful with other people's feelings, and you've got to be careful how you word it and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Like if they're dead
True.
and it's a ghost hunt, you're fine, aren't you? You can say anything.
Hmm.
Well,
True.
ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you think in 5 years, something like that, you would upgrade the events you're going to plan
Not sure.
to other locations?
I don't know. I've done quite a lot of events. I've worked on events for different teams. I sort of book locations myself, and yeah, just do there's a building in Nottinghamshire where Barry's sort of managed to host at, and I've done one there, and we're trying to get another booking there. It sold out within 3 days, so it's a really historic building and stunning building, and there's not many people who can do ghost hunts there.
Cool.
So yeah, so it's a great honour really to go there. But yeah, my book, I intended to get it out this year. Went to the publishers in January, but because the publishers had family problems, they couldn't work on it. So, but now I want to reread it. So I've reread the first half. I've got to find a block of time to reread the second, because I've actually got a proofreader who's stepped forward, and she's actually going into publishing. She's actually published her book. So I need to get that to her ASAP, really.
Yeah, you do.
Because I really intended to get it out this year. I kind of finished it end of last year. It's like still there. It's like I want it out.
It has to go out.
Yeah.
Well, you do have to let us
69,000
know.
words just sitting there, like, come on.
Yeah. Well, you do have to let us know when it's out, and we can promote it for you.
Oh, bless you. Thanks for that.
Yeah.
Yes, we will.
Yeah,
Yes, we will.
because, I kind of got promised that it would be out, but then, life happens, doesn't it? And yeah. It's just one of those, isn't it? Which I totally understand. But
Maybe we should just, when your book comes out, we have to do a quick live with you.
Oh, bless you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you can promote your book.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
you.
I think that might be a good idea.
Yeah, we talked with Rick also about his books. And this book, which is coming out, I think, next year. So, yeah.
That's cool. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, because it's called Paranormal Path.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So the image of the group is actually a photo I took of Whitby Abbey. And it's a beautiful abbey, which it's in ruins. It's in a beautiful little fishing. It's got a harbour and lovely old shops. And it's known for gemstones as well. And they do fishing there, obviously, with the harbour. And it's absolutely stunning place. If you come to England, you've got to go to Whitby. It's so, I don't know, there's something about it. You've got the Bram Stoker Dracula link there as well.
Yeah.
So it's fascinating.
That as well.
Oh gosh, yeah. But I got a photo of the abbey, and it's straight into the sun. And when I put the photo on Facebook, someone said, "Oh, it looks like there's a ghost sort of coming above the abbey." And yeah, it does. I'm not saying it's a ghost. Obviously, it's not. They put it on these paranormal pages, don't they? And everything's a ghost. Well, no, it isn't.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But it's an image that I particularly like. Dead chuffed I actually got that image, and yeah, and that's for my book. But I don't know how it's going to go on a cover because it's landscape. So, but we'll sort it.
Changes this.
Yeah. Bram Stoker's Dracula Whitby. Yeah. Incredible, isn't it, Shane? It really is.
Yeah, I would love to go there once as well. But like I said, I need at least
Whitby, York. No, you're all right, Shane. That's cool. Yeah. We'll write you a list.
Yes. Do. Please do.
Yeah, because Derby's...
Yeah.
Make it a checklist so I can check it off as soon as I've been there.
Yeah, this big, I think, because I want to do the Hellfire Club, the Hellfire Caves.
Yeah.
I want to do the Shanghai Tunnels in Scotland. I want to do some graveyards in Scotland. I want to go to Ireland. So
exactly.
I want. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just so much history around.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely is.
Oh.
What's going on?
My telephone. Whoop, whoop.
Bless you.
That's why I had never have my vibration or anything on.
Okay.
Yeah,
No, that one I changed the
that
batteries off because they
sound
exploded.
that
Oh, okay.
sounded really bad.
It did, didn't it?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Shane can take you to all the bothies in Scotland. So they're
Oh,
little houses. So basically, if people are walking, then they can just like put a sleeping bag out and just stay in this shelter. Really, it's like little houses. So
oh,
Nice.
yeah,
cool,
yeah.
cool.
Shane has an incredible story about one he went to. But yeah,
Yeah. How
Nice.
Scottish does he speak?
it's
Because I
fine.
have to take translation. Sometimes I don't even speak Willow. So
Yeah,
yeah,
um, yeah.
yeah,
There are different words.
yeah,
You kind of feel like I find, I don't know about anyone else, like where it's near Edinburgh and Glasgow, the
yeah,
accent is really kind of strong. But then if you get to the Highlands and stuff, it's not as strong.
yeah.
No,
So,
No.
and yet
correct.
you think
Uh,
it
No,
would
it's
be
true.
on an island, wouldn't you? To be fair. But,
yeah,
No, that's true. There's a lot of dialect as well.
yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's see Glasgow and Edinburgh. Yeah,
and I
Mm,
do
definitely.
I do understand English, like British English
Yeah.
yeah,
and
Scottish.
Scottish. I'm
Yeah, it's
getting there.
different.
It's not that bad. I can
yeah,
understand Willow, but that's good. Gaelic is
Yeah.
never going to happen. Nope.
No.
I
Oh
tried
well
that.
done,
no, no,
Shane.
no, no, no.
Gosh.
No.
I
When I
struggle with
heard
the
a
Welsh
couple,
names.
yeah, that's as
Oh,
well.
the names
That's
are terrible. But
Yeah.
I talked to a few Scottish people and I understood them. So they told me, how is it possible you understand me? So I made a joke. I looked Braveheart yesterday because he was Scottish.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've been watching it over and over and over so I can understand you. But if they really talk Willow, uh-uh, it's
no,
a no-go for me. I need a
it's
translator, really.
Oh, bless you.
no. You
Yeah.
just when Lois starts to talk that fast and you don't understand it anymore, you're like, stop it, shush,
Yeah.
slow down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
it
will.
sounds to me like yeah,
Oh, she's brilliant, isn't she? She really
Yeah,
is.
she's love.
yeah,
I love her.
but she
Yeah.
knows it. She knows it.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
bless
knows.
her. She's
The first
cool.
time
Yeah,
she asked me to come on her show, she was like, "Well, I want to ask you for to come on my show," and I was like, "You're the Scottish girl, are you?" And
mm,
she said, "Like, yeah." Well, I'm sorry, I didn't understand the word you were saying in live. Nope. And she was like, "Oh, okay." I was like, I know it sounds rude or anything, but I seriously do not understand anything." And she's like, "Well, you can ask me to speak slowly,
The words are
but
different.
but
Yeah.
I don't think that's respectful to talk to somebody like that." And I'm like, and she's like, "Don't be silly, just ask." And I'm like,
Oh,
"Well,
bless
okay,
you. Yeah.
yeah,
I
okay."
didn't realise that the words were so different until I started speaking to her. So,
yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, definitely is. As soon as she starts
slowly.
talking
Yeah,
fast, then it's a problem. But as soon as
Oh,
yeah,
she's yeah, slowly, like Shane says, slowly. As soon as she talks
yeah.
yeah,
slowly, no problem. I can understand everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, Scottish is a language I'm like, huh?
yeah.
English,
I
no
have
problem.
I have it at the museum as well because we get people from all over,
Oh, of
Americans,
course.
Russians, even from Romania, Czech,
Oh, wow.
but also different areas of the UK. So there were, yeah,
Newcastle.
so yeah,
Yeah.
were a few, and were making fun. So I told them, "Do you want the audio tour with it?" Yes, they wanted it. I have it in plain English. Blah, 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 blah. I didn't understand a thing what they said. I
Oh,
didn't.
bless you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we had fun. We
Yeah.
laughed.
There are some really strong stuff. Yeah, even Nottingham. Certain areas of Nottingham or
Oh, that's worse.
Birmingham. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
It's a dialect thing.
Yeah,
yeah, it
definitely.
is. And most of the things I do understand because I do it now for 3 years. And in some periods we have more British, and other periods we have more Scottish.
Mhm.
So
Yep.
you get into it, and if you're in it, then it works out. But if they
Okay.
come unexpected in the winter, I'm just like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah. But they can laugh at me and about
Oh,
me. It's the same with the Germans. I live near the border. I grew
okay.
up going to Germany almost 6 to 10 times a year. So I spoke perfectly German till I got into the English language.
Oh,
And
okay. Oh, yeah. Some of the
oh my God,
letters, yeah.
my brain is saying
I can't pronounce it. ICH. I can't say that.
Ich.
ch.
Yeah, I get in a
Yeah,
mess.
yeah,
I
Ich.
can't do it. Yeah, I know. I
No,
can't.
but there's a lot of words in the Netherlands you will not in Dutch you will not be able to
Oh,
pronounce.
no, exactly. I can't. Yeah, I can't
uh,
pronounce some names, let alone, yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
languages. I did German until what, 16, but yeah, I couldn't.
No,
Yeah,
those are
so
words that are like horrible.
Yeah.
yeah. But I promised the German investigator to get him on our show.
Mhm.
So I will be practicing
Oh,
for a month.
brilliant.
Yeah, but I will type it out as well for Shane, and a guideline for myself if I start talking English in
Oh,
between.
wow. Bless you.
Yeah,
I think we can
yeah.
get subtitles, can't we? Does it?
I don't know.
Uh,
Can we?
I think maybe if it's on YouTube, maybe you can get English subtitles. I don't
yes,
know.
In
you
English,
can.
yeah, on YouTube you can. Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah,
But
so
I
that
don't know
won't
if
be a
I'm going to
problem.
speak German.
You will. I type it out and we practice on front
Oh,
and du wirst das schaffen. Du kannst das.
okay.
Yeah,
Mm.
I don't like it. I have nothing with that language. I go on holiday there, so I have to
yeah,
speak
Yeah.
German
Oh, it's
there because
beautiful.
yeah.
You get some
it
stunning
is a beautiful
places.
country. I just don't like the language.
The language
It's too much.
It's yeah.
it's
This is my problem.
so hard. It's
It's
really
a
hard.
no.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
It's ick Mick Dick, innit? Ick Mick
yeah,
Dick. ICH
yeah.
MICH DICH.
Yep.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
I
It
me
is.
you, and I can't do it. And it comes
Yeah,
out the wrong way, doesn't it, with me for the day?
Well, if you
and
say "ik," you speak Dutch.
yeah.
Ah, okay. Can do that then.
That's me.
Do ick.
I.
I can't do the. No,
No, me neither.
not doing that. I can't do it. No, it gets messy. I can't do it. It's not. No.
It goes like fluid.
Yes, it was very difficult. Yeah, it is. It's yeah. But
No, I can
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
speak English.
beautiful
That's
places.
I can speak English perfectly well.
yeah.
Yep.
It's so long. It's so long back. It's I think 30 years, but I spoke French, German, English, Dutch, and a bit of Greece. But the French,
Oh, Greek. My gosh, that's hard.
that's
Wow.
really hard. Yeah, to
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
speak it isn't, but to read, oh my God,
Yeah, the characters are
I
all
can't
over the
manage.
place, aren't
I
they?
can't manage.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can order my coffee.
Wow.
So yeah, Dio Frappé. Yeah, and if I come in, Yasu, Yassas, and if I go, Arrivederci.
Italian, isn't it?
Yeah, Calimera, Calspera,
Can do Italian as well.
Calimita.
There you go.
Yeah, so Yeah, the typical words I remember. But French,
Yeah.
oh my God. And the only thing I remember, je ne pas parler français.
That's handy. Yeah, I
Yeah,
understand that. Yeah,
yeah, exactly.
yeah,
And for the rest,
yeah.
manage.
I kind of tried like when I go away, I try and speak a bit of a language, and then they start talking to you, and they think you know what they're saying.
Yeah,
Because you sound so
Hmm.
convincing with the first sentence, and then it's like,
Yep.
I don't
yes.
know.
I
Uh,
had it in the shop I worked. I was a manager in a store, and one of the workers came to me, Mary, Mary, help, help, help. So I walked with him, and there was a French-speaking woman. She needed a perfume. So I asked her uh, if it was male or female, and she looked at me. I said, pour homme? No, 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 pour
oh,
moi. So
uh,
I told her. So everyone in the store was looking like, oh my God. But for the rest, what she said, I had no idea.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I helped
I
her
can
with the
get by in
perfume.
restaurants and stuff, and yeah.
Yeah, my baguette, a coffee au lait, um, cappuccino.
It's
Yeah,
when
that
I
kind of
went
stuff.
somewhere and I didn't know what the menu was, so I think it was an Indian restaurant in Paris.
Okay.
And much as I'm used to the Indian word, because I do have a lot of Indian food, you know the words and everything. So I
Hmm.
ordered something, I didn't know what it was, so I ordered it and it was prawn cocktail. Like, oh,
Yeah,
okay. Because it's a French version, I didn't know what it was. So I thought, oh, that looks different, so I'll have that. And yeah, I was like, oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. I know
Thought it
the
was going to be
problem.
something exotic, and it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I,
It
I
was a
have the
bummer.
same thing in Greek. I get the menu, and most of the time it's on the Greek pages, and I'm looking
Yeah,
like that. Are you really kidding me? Are you really, really kidding me? And they talk Dutch, so it's easy for me. So I
uh,
talk Dutch there and some Greek words in between, and yeah, the other restaurant they talk English, so it's
yeah,
pretty fine to go there. But
that's so
if they
good.
talk anything else, I'm like, oh my God, my brain short circuit.
Oh, bless you. Yeah,
Yeah,
at least generally I can read what's on the menu. You generally suss it out, but this one,
Yeah.
it
yeah,
was, yeah, that was a bad one.
Mm.
yeah. It is. I see a question from Shane.
Yeah.
What has it been the most exciting place to investigate? Oh wow, I've been to so many places, and uh, I think it was Spinalonga. That was the most exciting place to investigate because it
Uh,
wasn't allowed.
okay. Yeah.
So I had to do very
Sneaky.
sneaky,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's the Leper Island near the coast of Ailunda,
Wow.
uh, over at Crete, and I've been there a few times, and every time I take my voice recorder and a K2 meter, and if I drop off the boat, I put everything on and I ask my questions. But you
Yeah.
have to be very, very sneaky.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, bless
Yeah,
you.
you can't investigate museums in Greece. So, and it's all under the Greece
Mm,
restrictions.
shame.
And yeah, I've been also to Cyprus,
Oh,
and you have
wow.
there an old country, and they're all ruins. And inside the ruins, they built new homes, restaurants. So marvelous.
Oh,
And
wow.
yeah, even have a fortress and a castle,
Oh,
and that
beautiful.
was built around 1100, I think.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful. I needed 2 or 3 days to see everything.
Hmm. That's cool.
So that's really a go-to place to investigate, I think.
Yeah.
The Knights Templars were there.
Oh, wow. Incredible. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, kings, knights, everything. So that's also a beautiful place. And we captured the EVP from a cannon.
Wow.
Nice.
Brilliant.
Yeah, inside the
That's,
castle. Bum.
wow.
So beautiful. Yeah, couldn't
Yeah.
explain. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
So
That's brilliant.
I want to go back there. So yeah, those two were the most exciting places. But
That's
Greece, I
cool.
go almost every year. So
Oh, I love Greece. Yeah.
yeah, I do like it. I do like it a lot. Very gentle people. And
Yeah.
um,
Nice climate.
yeah, also, but the most um, astonishing thing I had there, I was there in 94. 95 I went to Spain, and in 96 I came back, and there was a waiter, and he told me, I know you, you've been here before. He even knew my name. So I was hooked because he knew who I was, in which apartments I stayed, which hotels I've been to, the restaurants I liked. I'm hooked on Greece.
Oh,
I'm hooked.
wow.
So friendly.
Incredible. Yeah.
You know what the
Yeah.
weird part is? Normally, when you're home, when somebody says, "I know you," and I know which apartment, restaurant, it's creepy.
Yeah.
In Greece,
Yes.
it's not creepy. In Greece, it's cool.
Yeah,
Oh,
they took notice of you, and they
Yeah,
really were interested in you. And if
wow.
they do that here, I call the
Yeah.
cops because I think I have
Yeah.
a stalker.
Tot. Yeah.
Yeah, but over there, yeah, that's why I come over there for 34 years. Yeah,
yep.
yeah,
Shane asking the same question, except for it was Shane with a question mark.
yeah.
Um, Mine was, I guess, it wasn't really an investigation, but it was a very impressive place to go to. We were supposed to do an investigation, but they were filming at the moment. They were making a film, and it was in
Oh,
Germany, in Berlin, and it's
wow.
called Hitler's Hospital.
Okay.
It's supposedly the
Gosh.
hospital he's been in when he was hurt during the war,
Gosh.
before he started his own war. So
Oh,
it was the First World War.
Wow.
okay.
Yeah,
Yes,
he
he
laid
was
there.
pretty bad in the ditches.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep. So we were supposed to do an investigation there, but it was a very, very impressive place, and it was definitely haunted.
yeah,
But we
Wow.
didn't have a chance because they were filming a movie there. I think a German movie. I have no idea
Okay.
what they were filming, but
yeah.
we weren't able to
Maybe
go there.
document,
What?
maybe a documentary.
No, it was a movie or it was a TV series, but it wasn't a documentary.
Okay,
I
okay.
think it was. I have no idea. Don't know. They were filming. We couldn't go on there.
Oh,
Gosh.
okay. Niels asked what I did to
I know. What can you say?
Nils. No,
nothing,
no.
nothing.
I think it was mustard gas, Shane, if
Oh,
I'm correct.
Yeah,
I
oh
think it
dear.
was. He almost lost his eyesight because of it, for what I
yeah,
remember.
but he was hit as well, I think.
Mm,
Yeah, because he was next to the explosion, and then the mustard
Yes.
gas came out,
Oh,
but he lost
Shane,
his eyesight because of it.
yeah, Rise of Evil, maybe.
Could be. No, I don't think it was made there, but they were filming some kind of series. I can't remember the name of the series, but I know it's a German TV series, and it's been very popular. But they were filming it behind that hospital, but everything was
okay,
closed
yeah.
off, so we couldn't
Okay.
go in
Shame.
there. We tried, but
Yeah.
Couldn't get very far. And you don't want to get caught in Germany. You don't want to do that. No, no,
No,
No.
no, no,
No.
no, 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 no,
no.
no.
That.
Those police, the police agents there, I know, they're like the Second World War soldiers.
I've been to Hamburg when St. Pauli were playing football.
Mm,
Yeah.
Oh dear,
don't do that.
six police cars
Yep.
went round this telephone box with one person in it.
Yeah.
Oh, geared
Yeah.
up. Oh God.
Yep.
If
Yeah,
I see the German police, I get nervous. I really get
yeah,
Yep.
nervous. Yeah.
yeah. We were
So they
kind
pick
of
me up.
we were staying on the ship there at Hamburg, and we went down to St. Pauli because that's where the bars are and stuff. But yeah, they
Yeah.
played football that night, and oh my God, not good.
Mm-hmm. No,
Nope.
that's not a very good timing to
Not
go
good
there.
timing
No,
at all. No,
no.
there's no escape
Especially
from
when
it.
especially when St. Pauli plays against Hamburg itself.
Oh God, can you imagine it?
Those two together, it's war.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I
Real
can imagine.
hooligans.
Yeah,
That's not a good thing. No.
yeah. The festival's right next door to the stadium, so
Yep.
we went to the festival there, and yeah, God, we were just trying to find a way back. And then they all came out the football ground. It's like, oh gosh,
Oh, horrible.
that was bad
Horrible.
timing.
Yep. Very
Forgot
much
about
bad
that.
timing.
Yeah, yeah. Note to
I
self:
think
make
we
sure
have.
there's not a football match on.
Yeah, I think we have to wrap it up a little because we're over 2 hours already. Again,
Wow.
Wow.
which means we had fun
Yeah, we had fun.
because
Thanks so much for
else it
asking
wouldn't take
me.
that long.
Yes, exactly.
So yeah,
Yeah, we
That
talk
was
I
about
good.
think
it.
Thanks.
we've reviewed every question we had, so that's good.
Yes,
Um,
and we are going
uh,
to have you back again.
Oh,
So,
thank
yes,
you. Oh, bless
and
you.
yeah,
definitely when your book comes out.
Yeah,
yep,
I hope so. It's just, it's one of those, isn't it? It's just been going on, and like, yeah. It's because, okay, it mentions my past life, and a lot of my paranormal experiences link into it, but I didn't realize at the time.
Mm,
So I could write the whole story about the past life and what happened, but then
yeah,
it would make me sound crazy. And it's fair
yeah,
enough if you do paranormal, but I don't want people in the local area thinking, "Oh, she's mad." But
yeah,
if I split the chapters up, I went here. Oh, this spirit came through. I went here. This spirit. Oh, it's the same one. If you notice, you'll note, and at the end, it will sort of bring it together. But yeah, a lot of what I've done is like, I've met this spirit at the pubs we mentioned. He was there. I
yeah,
investigated at a place a lot. He was there. He lived there. The National Justice Museum or the Galleries of Justice. He worked there. And I've had a lot of things happen because of my link in a past life. And I
yeah,
found out really through a podcast that potentially I'd had a past life and was linked there. And then when I did the past life, yeah, I was. And it's like, well,
yeah,
and it's just weird how the story came about.
yeah.
And the spirit's been to a house and stuff. And yeah. And I've got that location hideout soon. Again.
yeah. But you have to think about it this way. In the end, everybody will think you're crazy. There's
Yeah, I
always one
know. That's
person that will think
fine.
you're crazy.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yes,
But it was like, I'm sorry if you just write it as a full thing, then that really is.
absolutely.
Yeah, it's like here in the Netherlands. It's too close to home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But, it will be out one day.
You
One
will.
day.
Yeah, definitely.
Well,
I just need to
Shane
spend
confirms.
2 days on it. Yeah,
Shane confirms.
yeah.
Yeah,
We are crazy, aren't we, Shane? I've investigated with Shane. He's brilliant. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, just bring the book out.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just do it.
We're waiting.
I'm going to break off soon for Christmas, so hopefully I can get 2 days to finish it off. I need solid time to look at it. You can't just
Yeah,
Yeah, you
pick it
do.
up for an hour. I need I need like 2 days just to do it, finish it, and that's it.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah,
when I
because
am hoping.
now you have to stick behind the door because you have to go back on our live because you have to promote the book.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Yay.
Even if you don't,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you still do. Because I just said
Oh,
it.
bless you. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, one
No, you
day
have to
when I,
do. You have to do what you think is right, but you still
yeah.
have to be on our live if you do.
Oh, bless you.
Yeah.
Thanks so much. Yeah.
And otherwise, we find another topic where we can
We
have
do.
you back.
We will.
A paranormal
Oh, thank
quiz.
you. No, 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 no. No. Quiz, no. Allergic to the. I'm so shocking at him. Yeah.
We won't tell it's a quiz until you're in the live.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Then I develop a technical fault.
Yeah. I
Oh, yeah,
know.
my internet's not working. Oops, bye.
Oh, bye.
Yeah.
No, get back.
Yeah, I've nearly done that
Uh,
on a podcast before. The person was really boring me, and I nearly developed a technical fault because it was that
okay.
bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, it's easy. I put on the Wi-Fi and I'm off.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was a close call, to be fair.
Yeah. I know.
I'll never obviously say who it was or anything, but yeah, it's yeah.
Don't have to.
No, oh God, no. No, I
No.
No.
appreciate everyone who spends time. It's just that I found it hard work, but other people might
Yeah,
have found it interesting, you know. So there you
definitely.
go.
There's always that one person that finds it very interesting.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Exactly.
yeah.
Wow. Anywho, Jacqueline, we do want to thank you for joining us on our
Thank you
show
so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
and being able to talk to you. Because, like I said in the beginning, you were a very fun person to talk to. Yes, it is.
Did I
Seriously.
disappoint you?
Nothing. No, not at all.
Cool.
No.
Not at all. No,
No.
like Mary
Otherwise,
said, we would love to have you again.
Oh,
yeah.
thank you so much.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Thank
And
you.
now I'm very sad that I missed the first time that we were on your show and I was sick.
Oh well, we'll have to sort that. We'll have to sort that out for New
Yeah.
Year, won't we? Yeah,
Yes, we do. Because now I
definitely.
want to be on your show.
Yeah, yeah. I want you
I
on
just
my show.
invited myself. Did you notice?
Yeah, that's fine. We'll sort that. Yeah, February. Yeah, sort it. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I felt very sorry. I felt very, very guilty for not coming on your show with
You should
Miri
feel really
together.
guilty. It's terrible.
Yeah, I was very sick.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
Yeah.
didn't feel so good.
That
I
scared
was
you.
like,
Yeah. I
Oh
didn't
no.
have my
No.
translator and I was nervous and I was saying the wrong things because you didn't come.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
you were good. You were good.
Yeah. I did. I
Well,
did.
No, I actually
Yeah.
had a lung infection, so there wasn't much talking from my side out. There was more
yeah.
No, just
coughing than
something.
talking.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
gosh,
it was
yeah, I've had
bad.
that. It's nasty.
I'm still coughing from it because of it, but I'm getting there. It's almost gone. I hope.
Oh, bless you. But thanks so much
Uh,
anyway. You're good.
These thingies,
Oh, okay.
like coughing candy. Eat a lot of
Oh,
bunch of them. They make me not cough that much. They taste good though, but they still make me
that's,
cough.
yeah, I like cough
Yeah.
mixture here. Certain type of cough mixture. It's beautiful. Yeah.
Well, anywho, like I said, I want to thank you for joining us, and I'm going to get you out of the show. We're going to finish it up,
Bye.
and we'll talk to you in the back.
Bye.
Okay, you.
Ah,
Thanks,
Bye,
everyone.
Jack.
Bye. Bye.
All right. Well, that was a good show.
yeah. It was so much fun talking to her.
And
And
you were very sneaky going to the bathroom in between. Now I have to pee.
uh, but a few minutes you can manage.
I think.
Yeah.
I
But
think.
we're
Well, okay.
yeah, you can do it.
I
We
can do
will
it. I
be
can
back.
do it.
Yes, we will be back tomorrow,
Yes, we
and
will.
I don't know if anyone is still on, but tomorrow we have a very special guest, and I wrote an introduction. That's something new. So I will tell a story, and
Hmm.
at a point, some point, I will say we will be sticking to facts, and because of that, we have Russell Edwards, and we are
Hmm.
talking about
Jack the Ripper.
yes.
Yes,
So
yes.
if anyone
And it's
is
going to
still
be on
watching,
Friday the 13th.
yay!
Party.
Yes, Friday the 13th. So yeah, it will be so interesting because
Yes, it will.
oh, the topic is so interesting, and
It is.
so much conspiracy theories were led to it and told about it. And
Hmm.
tomorrow, for those who don't know, we're going to have the talk with Russell and
Yes.
naming Jack the Russell. So, if you want to know who Jack the Ripper really was, you have to watch
You have to watch. And it's going to be on this one, right? It's going to be on StreamYard.
on StreamYard.
So it's this page. This page.
Yes, do
I'm
like
already
and
hyped.
follow us.
Yes, do. Do. And also on Spotify, because I put a link on.
Yeah,
Because every live is going to be on Spotify. It's going to be a bit edited. Because if we only do movements, it's very hard to see.
yeah,
I mean, if you listen, it's very hard to see. Um, but we have 8 episodes already and counting.
yes.
So when you're at work and you don't want to
Subscribe.
watch a video, just listen to Spotify.
Yep. Subscribe,
Please do.
like, yes.
Yes, yes. And follow. Everybody,
Thanks.
we want to thank you. And we will see
See you
you
tomorrow.
tomorrow. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Thanks for watching. We hope you liked the video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe.